Welcome back, troglodytes, to Trogly's Guitars. If you're new, subscribe for more as I video demo every guitar that we sell. Today, whoever gets this thing is a really lucky person because this is a very special SG. I'm not even an SG guy. In fact, I'd say I really dislike SGs, but this thing is phenomenal. Whoever gets to own it is awesome, and they're going to love it and cherish it because this thing, there's really something special about it. And I don't say that about every guitar I get. I know a lot of it comes down to marketing. This guitar sounds great, but this one, there's really something special to it. I don't know. But this is a 1988 Gibson SG Prehistoric Standard. What that means is this is basically a historic spec SG before they started doing those in 1993. So this one is an 88, and it's in phenomenal condition, and that's what surprises me. This thing plays so amazingly, but yet it's very clean. I would rate this an excellent condition. There are a few scratches and polishing marks and whatnot, but most of it would clear off. So let's take a look here. You can see the Gibson logo, a little wonky. I think what makes it look a little funny is the G kind of pointed in, but that is just how the Prehistorics look. So it's a very special look. And as you can see, no major scratches or anything. A little bit of a polishing residue, but everything else is good. The frets on this show very little wear. In fact, I would probably say I just played it, for an hour straight. Usually when I check a guitar in, it's like 2-3 minutes, but this thing just begged me to play it. So I played it for about an hour. That's probably just about as long as this thing's ever been played. And what I really love about this is when I got it in like oiled, the fretboard actually kind of has some flame in it, which is very interesting. I don't know if I'll be able to, show that in the video, but that is something that I noticed that was kind of cool. Now the pickups are well, I don't want to call them rare, but they are kind of rare. They were only used for 2 years in 1988 and 1989. It's the original pickups. They were made by Bill Lawrence. They're the circuit board pickups. They have a very interesting sound to it, and it's very, very hard rock sounding. So as you can see, you got some of my fingerprints on here and some pick scratches, and you can see a very faint outline of a sticker that was once on there. You could see that better before I kind of cleaned it a little bit, but as you can see, I'm not very good at polishing guitars, so there's a bunch of residue. So there is that. If you took this to a professional, cleaner, polisher guy, you could probably get most of this stuff out. As you can see, there's a little bit of residue yet. But, I mean, there are a few little scratches, but most of them are polishing scratches. Got a little bit of a ding there. But a lot of this was just, finish polishing scratches. The finish is a little worn down there from playing, and I have the brightness turned way up. You don't normally see a difference in the finish there. So just an overall gorgeous SG. It's got the nickel hardware that's aged naturally, just from time, really. I don't think the guitar was played all that much. Don't know why, because this thing is awesome, but I almost think this was a beginner guitar player's guitar, because when I got it, all the frets past like the 7th were like all rusted, so I polished that off. So it's like a cowboy chord area where this was mainly played. Serial number is there, a little faint just because of how dark it is. Turn up the brightness here. So it looks like 82738. Looks like maybe 507. Yep. Made in USA. No breaks, cracks, repairs, just kind of some polishing issues here. Neck is a 60s profile, as an SG should be, for being a reissue type guitar. And it's just really comfortable. I mean, I wouldn't say I prefer 60s necks. I kind of prefer medium necks, but this one, it plays great. And I was doing some Godzilla playing, and I guess, you know, with SGs, I love the upper fret access. It made it really easy to get up here. There's just something about this one, especially since it's got the contour kind of right here. Instead of being straight, kind of curves in with your hand. Very nice feature. And now the biggest flaw of this instrument, I would say, is this deeper scratching here. But other than that, everything else is pretty minor. So, I mean, this is definitely one for the collector. Just polish it up, you know, correctly, and you can add this to your collection of Prehistorics. But I would hate for this guitar to go unplayed. I hope whoever gets this guitar will love and cherish it, because if I actually played out in a band or played more often instead of working all the time, I would totally keep this guitar and never let anybody have it. So that in mind, yes, this one is going to be one you're going to have to pay top dollar for, or at least pay a fair price, but it's well worth it. It's in awesome condition. It's all original, nothing changed. You even have your original case over here, which is in also excellent condition. This is kind of the early 90s case. It's got the, well, it has kind of the thicker version. If you're familiar with these cases, there's like a really, really, really thick version of this one. And then this is kind of like not as thick. I actually prefer this one. It's kind of a mix between the really thick, fluffy blanket and the ribbon-like one. So it's like a perfect mix. It's really cool. So obviously, case is in great shape, originally made in Canada. You even have some of the original paperwork in there, including the owner's manual. The guitar fits perfectly. And it's protected perfectly. So, if you think you might be interested in owning this beast of a guitar, feel free to contact me on my Facebook page, facebook.com/Troglys, Trogois. You can also check us out on our Reverb page as Troglys Guitars. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more, and we'll catch you next time. Bye.